There we go. Now we got some volume up on the broadcast. Alright, so this is Garotwood. This is the capital city of Eldermary Dominion. This is where the main storyline takes place for the most part, and then the surrounding areas. Quick little walkthrough of the area. We come to this lady over here. She's a weaponsmith. You can buy base shit off of her, axes, daggers, swords, whatnot. And you can also and you can buy back shit you sold to her. And she can repair your armor. So we're going to do that right now. If you're wondering why things are different colors, the different colors are based on levels. Green's basic, blue's basic, gold and purple are the really good stuff. So you gold and purple stuff, but you shouldn't really worry about that till you're like level 50. This cat up here, where is he? Right here. This guy is the banker. You have your own personal bank, of course. This is where you store all your shit, including cash. And if you join a guild, you also have a guild bank. And then you have a guild store, but we don't have a guild store going right now because I don't think we have shit to sell. Yeah. And let's see. Going over this direction. You have the enchanting table. Make your enchantments just like in Skyrim. There's 2 of those. You have your alchemy station. Same thing as in Skyrim. And then over here you have woodworking. Again, same layout as Skyrim. Just a little bit more advanced. And where is it? I ran past it, I think. Is that it? Yep. And here is the dye station. This is where you can dye all your armor. All type of nifty colors and whatnot. You the colors with the locks on them, as you can see when you hover over the cover, it gives you an objective that you have to complete to unlock said color. I have quite a few to unlock, but that takes a lot of work. Alright. Let's see. So I guess we can take you up the tree at least. Oh, and you can't ride your mountain here. That's why I'm running. You're not allowed to have pets in here. This is the Mage's Guild. Nice. So you come up in here. Okay. Run, run, run. So here you have the Mage's Guild. A little bit bigger than, you know, what it used to be in Skyrim. Here you can buy, here you buy your gems, your soul gems, all that. Cause where is she at? I think this is her. Yes, the Mystic. Mystics are where you buy soul gems. Geronimo. Soul gems, pretty much respawn you wherever you fall, so you don't have to go to a way shrine. It's better to buy empty soul gems. As you can see, that's a 450 difference. Better to buy empty soul gems and fill them yourself. They're easy to fill. 10 minutes you can fill about 200 of them, honestly. You can also get armor repair kits and stuff from here. So let's see. What do you do? You're just a random. Okay, the guild master is here somewhere. I don't know where. Sometimes you hear something. Hey, it's Rulion. Rulion, you saved this guy in the the very first or second quest of the game. And that blue arrow right there, that is a Mage Guild quest. We're going to talk to this person and see what's going on.
The Order of the Eye could use your assistance.
Ah, apparently we're going relic hunt. Perfect. There you go. I got a mission. So we're gonna knock this mission out so you can see some of the mechanics here. No idea. I don't know. It has to be up there. Okay, and going back down the tree. Yeah, you can have familiars and stuff in here, but you can't have your mounts. And you can have non-combat pets in here too. That's what they have running around. I have a non-combat pet I can actually show you, so you can actually see it. Who should I bring out? I'll bring out Abyss. And there he is. Go in the first person so you can see him better. There's my little buddy. Alright, Abyss, let's go. And he'll follow me everywhere. And he keeps pace with me fairly decently. I know you're wondering, all this stuff, all that stuff right there, that's stuff from Morrowind expansion. It gives you the ability to do nifty shit like that. Okay. Oh, that's a nifty pet. Look at that. Hello. You're a special color, aren't you? Alright. Moving on. So your journal will tell you where your quest happens. It's a guild quest, obviously, and Madness in Green City. So you click Show on Map, and it takes you right where you have to go. There you go. We're going to Green Shade. Specifically, right to that place. So we need to travel to that waste shrine right there, Serpent's Grotto. Alrighty. Now, waste shrine to waste shrine travel is absolutely free, so you always want to click on your waste shrine. Zoom out. Find Green Shade. Zoom in. And let's see if we can find Serpent's Grotto. Okay, it's here somewhere. Either I'm looking bad or I'm really blind. I think I'm really blind. I don't know why it won't let me set that as active, so just click on it. That's weird. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm just gonna travel here for right now. Yeah, sometimes this thing is a little glitchy. Just gotta have some patience with it. Loading screens are beautiful. I love the art on the loading screens. Alright, here we are in Green Shade. This is not the correct waste shrine, but it's close. So, we're going to go back into our journal. And back into quest. And show on map. So that is right by me. What? It's weird that it's doing that. That's because it's jacking up. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way apparently. I know it's by Serpent's Grotto. So I just have to find that way shrine. Lunstead, Vermont, Moorhen, Seaside Sanctuary, Serpent's Grotto. Up there it is. Look at that. And I'm not about to pay for a waste shrine travel, so we're just gonna walk right back over here. No. you actually get your pets. You have to pay for your pets, unfortunately. A lot of them are cheap. They go on sale pretty often. But yeah, you have to buy them. Some of them you earn. Like, let me see. This guy. No, I don't want crown crates. Go away. This guy right here, you earn by doing that quest, the Mystery of Razak. Let me see. There's another one you earn. Quite a few of them you earn, but this one in particular, the spider. He's a nice pet too. A little mechanical dwarven spider. You earn him. You can earn all these ones. You earn that one by beating Morrowind. You earn this one by finding 7 parts and building him. You earn this one by doing Imperial City. And you get this one by defending the Daedric forces from their master. So you don't have to buy all of them. A good bit of them are earned. This is my mount. Yes, it is a giant wolf. And we're just gonna follow our little objective arrow. And my pet keeps up with my horse too. So, that's always nice. Oh no, a low battery warning. What is that? Why is it glowing? Oh, it's ruby wood. Kinda needs it. And this right here is your friendly neighborhood torchbuck. He's not too friendly, but we can stab him also. So that skill right there is piercing shards. This is just my heavy attack from my resto staff. Turn that down a little bit. I don't have to worry about that thing killing me. I have a shit ton of health. That is my armor. And that is my grand healing. One of them at least. Take you into that bar real quick so I can show you skills. So this is your skill menu. Depending on what character you make, your skills will be completely different from mine unless you make a Templar. If you do make a Templar, this is what your menu will look like. So you have your Adric Spear Tree. This tree is primarily your damage tree. All my things are nerfed. Your base skills will not look like this. They'll have different names. Yes, he's dwarf mechanical. But this is your damage tree. You always want to put points in your passives because your passives will save your lives. I don't have everything unlocked because I don't use everything. You unlock what particularly you know you're going to use, which you know you're going to be useful. Going to the next tree, this is Dawn's Wrath. This is another of your damage trees. Again, passives are always full and only unlock what you know you're going to use. Because some of them skills, like this skill, I know I'm never going to use that. It'd be a waste of a point. That's why I have a bunch of points just sitting around. Restoring light. This right here is your lifesaver as a healer. This is your healing skill tree. I have all of this unlocked. I used all of it except Rune Focus, all my passive once again. Breath of Life is the Templar's main healing. This will heal everybody in your group, and if you have your points laid out right, it can take everybody in your group from 1 health to max health. So that is vital. Not too much in the two-handed because once again I'm a healer. I use a restoration staff, so I don't have a need for two-handed. I did do dual wield for a little while. I was kind of a Nightblade-ish Templar. I also did a bow stint for a while, and of course my restoration staff is completely maxed out except my ultimate. I don't like the resto staff's ultimate. It's not that great, to be honest. I'm sure for some people it works lovely. For me, not so much. But I have everything in here unlocked. Depending on what type of thing I'm doing, I'll switch these out. Like healing springs, I smack my staff down, everybody in the area gets healed. That is my low magic heal. If I don't have enough for grand healing, I'll use healing springs. Rapid regen, if we're in a dungeon and I can't just keep spamming heals, I'll hit everybody with rapid regen. Your health regenerates for a little bit. Blessing protection is just a little shield buff I can give everybody. Same thing with ward allies, the shield buff I can give everybody. And passives in this are obviously filled too. My light armor, medium armor is maxed. All that's maxed. It's maxed because I wore a little bit of everything for a while. But being a Templar, you typically want to go with light or medium armor. You don't want to be heavy armor because there's times that you're in a dungeon and everybody will be spaced out and you're just running around trying to get into like the middle of everybody, and that's not possible sometimes. Ledgerman. This is woodworking? No. This is sneaking. Sneaking skills. Uh, this is for thieving, picking locks, whatnot like that. Soul magic. This is how you fill your soul gems using soul trap. This is a tree it's under. Again, passive or field. That soul assault, that is if you put your points right when you become champion rank, that soul assault can hit for a good 200k easily, and that's without it being a critical. Werewolf. I'm a werewolf. I was a vampire and then a vampire pissed me off, so I became a werewolf and killed him and never went back to being a vampire, but that will happen. uh Since you want to be a stamina build, here are some of your werewolf passives. Pack leader is what I chose to be. This is one of the two options. Pack leader allows you to summon wolves, and you're all white. See, summon two wolf companions. There you go, right there. The other wolf that you can choose to be, you become super big and a little bit more powerful because you don't have two smaller wolves depending on you. And here are a couple of your abilities. Fierce Pounce, Hurricane's Bounty, Roar, Thirsting Howl, Infectious Claws, and then of course your passives. Dark Brotherhood. If you choose to buy DLCs, you'll get all these unlocked. If you just become an Ezio Plus member, you don't have to pay to buy a DLC. What you do is you pay $15 a month, you get access to all the DLCs, you gain experience faster, and you get scrolls, crowns every month to buy shit in the crown store. But this is Dark Brotherhood. That's their stuff. Fighters Guild will have you join the Fighters Guild. That's the second city you go to. You have the option to join both the Fighters and the Mages Guild. That's their stuff. Here's the Mages Guild stuff. Meteor is still one of the hardest hitting spells in the game. Tanks use it, Sorks use it, healers use it, everybody uses Meteor. The thing is, it's a bitch to get because you have to have a Mages Guild level 10, and as you can see, I'm just a 7. You level up Mages Guild by collecting these glowing purple books, and sometimes they are a bitch to find. DLC content, you go through the Thieves Guild storyline. It's actually pretty darn good in this game. I don't know if it lives up to Skyrim, but it is pretty freaking fantastic. Unfortunately, you don't get a full-time lock pick, but it's still pretty fun. Undaunted. How you become Undaunted is once you hit level 50, you'll get an invitation to start doing champion rank quests. That is your Undaunted. The more dungeons you do, the more people you kill, the more skills you have, you'll gain Undaunted points. And some of their stuff is pretty good, like Blood Altar. That's a heal that everybody can use outside of being a Templar. Trapping webs, trapped enemies. Inner Fire is a buff for magic damage. Bone Shield is obviously a shield. And Necrotic Orb is also a buff that you have available. And once again, your passives. Assault and Support, those are more so PvP things. As you can see, I don't PvP much, so they are dead things in my skill tree. high elf skills. Depending on what race you choose, that is what your racial skill will be. You want to fill this. You want to have all this filled completely, all the passives in this. Because they do nifty things like boost your magic recovery, boost your magic, your max magic, and that increases my damage with certain spell types. And here we are into the crafting area. Alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing. Enchanting is my highest because I tend to make glyphs a good bit. Provisioning, that's your food obviously, and then woodworking. It's not hard to become a crafter in this game. It is tedious though because you have to go out and find the shit, and sometimes it's not the easiest to find. The lower level missions are easy peasy. They're right in the area, but some stuff you just gotta go way out the way for. But it's all fun and games, and you can make a good bit of gold crafting and selling stuff. So enchanters get paid the most, I'd say. But if you can enchant things and make armor, which would be your blacksmithing and your clothing, you would be set. Speaking of champion points, that's our next thing. This is how they did the skill tree from Skyrim. You don't get access to this until you're level 50. It's kind of laid out the same. You know, you go into it, you get points into stuff, certain skills. So you're going to be a stamina blade, so the green will obviously be your go-to. Like the tower, that's stamina, everything. Everything stamina. Bash, sprints, break freeze. That's all stuff a stam build wants. Health recovery, stamina recovery, you know, sneak, block, roll dodge, all stamina abilities. But yeah, once you get a level 50, you'll start earning points for champion rank. And as you earn points, just be sure to put them in the tree. And this really determines your build. You screw this up, it can throw your whole build off. So you want to put a lot of thought into how you lay these points out. Your campaigns, this is PvP. This is how you get into PvP, what type of where it's going to spawn you at, all this stuff. Now, depending on what campaign you choose is what instance you'll be put into. So if you do have a guild, you might want to check to see what is their main before, you know, just running off, clicking something and then hopping into it. Because you might get into some trouble. Your journal, this is where your quests are. This is how you keep track of the books you collect and which ones you still need. And as you can see, there are a lot of books in this game compared to Skyrim. It just goes on and on and on, honestly. There's just so many. Your achievements. This is how you keep track of your progress in the game. Stuff in here, this is how you unlock colors, how you know what dungeons you've done, where you need to go, you know, all that good stuff. And of course your leaderboards. These are for guilds. You know, guild. Once you join a guild, you'll get a guild leaderboard. Those are all dungeons, AA, Sanctum, Dragonstar Arena, which is hard as shit. Halls of Fabrication, that is a new one. I have not run it because I have not been on lately. Okay. Your social, this is for your guilds and your groups. And that's about it. That's pretty much the rundown. Aside from your inventory, which is where everything else is. Alright. Now that I've given you that little bit of information, let's go ahead back to this quest. That is the wrong button. Yes, it is the wrong button. It worked though, so I guess I can't complain too much. So where are we going? Are we going up above? It is above. The question now is, how do I get up there? There's probably set of steps around the corner. Because unlike Skyrim, the mountain hopping glitch where you can just keep jumping and keep jumping, it doesn't work so much in this game. If you have a mount, you might have better luck, but aside from that, yeah, you usually have to find a path. Alright, into the quest we go. Oh, a public dungeon. How nice. Public dungeon loading screens will all be different because, you know, different dungeons do different things and whatnot. But, yeah, let's see what there's to do in here.
Welcome to Ndarwe's Museum of Wonder and Antiquities. Normally I tell you to avoid touching anything, lest you defile my sanctum. But the necromancers that came in before you, they are...
Alright, we don't gotta listen to him talk.
Thanks, stranger, truly.
Alright, so let's see what there's to do in here. Examine the alien warlord. Alright. Whoa, whoa. That is a good bit of enemies. Alright. Time to change skill bar, because my passives ain't gonna get it. Like that, I can take that off. Put my javelin on. I can take that off. And put that on. I can take healing springs off. PvP combat happens in Cyrodiil. I will show you where Cyrodiil is in one moment. Why did my circle and square go away? Okay, that was weird. Alrighty. Had to fix my bar. Because it was all jacked up and I was going to get really jacked up. Oh, I can put my mountain here. But that's not what I want to do. So, Cyrodiil. Let me back out of green shade. Back up a little bit more. Up, there it is. So, this is the only place you can fight the other two factions right now, unless you go into their capital cities, but you won't get there until after your champion rank. But if you go into Cyrodiil, it usually has their towers. This is AD territory right here. These two will always belong to AD. Even if another color has taken the map over, you will always have those two. This up here is usually red area, that's Ebonheart. And blue is usually Daggerfall. I might have those colors backwards, but I'm fairly certain that's correct. But everybody usually goes into these cities. These are the main dungeons, White Gold Tower and Imperial City. They like to sit around the dungeon entrances and jump people because they have no lives. But in here is where you will fight the other factions. You can't get into Cyrodiil until you're level 10. Alright. Oh boy. I didn't eat no food before I started this. So I did not. Do it right now. Alright, my ultimate real quick. I may have got myself outnumbered just now, but it's okay. We'll fight through it. Whew. Not running away. Strategical backing. There's a necromancer in there. That is stupid. Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking enemies in there. Why are there so many enemies? Holy cannoli. Alright, so I ran out of stamina. But it's okay because my magic went out. Especially once I get away from them all. There's no easier than that. Is a that was a big guy. I got trapped. Alright, well that's amazing. It happens though. But before we do anything else, we are gonna get the hell away from all of these NPCs fast as hell.
Good.
Okay, that's a Khajiit. First things first. Gotta eat some food. Gotta eat some food. Food in this game, so to find it, gives you a boost. That's not it, I don't think. It might be it. No, it's a recipe. I don't need that. I need consumables. Consumables. Do I have any consumables? So boy, I might not have no food made. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh shit, I don't think I have any. Eat. I have these, but these are low levels. Oh boy. They're just gonna have to do, I guess. Now what that does is, as you can see, make my bars bigger. I already have a good bit of health to start with, and that just made it even more so. So I'm in here doing 2 quests, which is why some arrows are black. I hate these things. Fucking ice users. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want no beef. Don't want no beef. I'm gonna have to fight that thing. It's gonna follow me. Come on, get over here. I mean, if you want to play distance, I will outdistance you. I mean, you're gonna lose this battle. You're gonna lose it. I'm letting you know. Oh, told you. Alright. Now, when I came in here, if you didn't notice, it was a public dungeon, meaning other people are going to be here. Now, all dungeons are public. Some of them are group only or solo. I wouldn't recommend soloing a dungeon unless it's like a really low level dungeon, but most of the groups require 4 people. Usually 2 DPSs, a tank, and a healer. Okay. It's quiet down here. Too quiet. Just get whatever this is and get the hell out of here. I don't like the sound of that. Holy shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fire. I have magical potions on hand, but I don't have to use them. I absolutely have to. Should be okay though. Heavy attacks give you magic back. That's why my magic just jumped up on that bar. So the more heavy attacks you perform, the faster your bar refills. And yes, NPCs have an unlimited amount of goddamn magic. Their magic just never goes away. Alright, they're all dead. It's behind? It is behind. Whoa, whoa, where did they come from? Okay, okay, we're gonna back the hell up. You're all about to get fucking no-good. So many. Let's just take care of it. But Nova is my Templar, so what the fuck? There's a boss fight? I was not aware of this. That's just lovely. Lovely. Okay. I was not expecting to fight a boss in here, so I'm a little unprepared. I'm just gonna keep at a distance to set him in that ice. And orb after him. It's saying target is immune, but don't mind it. Even though he's immune to it, he's still taking all the damage. It's just not, you know, buffing as it hits him like it would say if it was fire. He does hurt a little more if it's fire. Alrighty. And when enemies glow gold, you can loot them. So he has stamina potion on him. I'm gonna take the soul gem. Do I need the bracers? I'll take the bracers. And I'm gonna take a plunder skull. We're gonna open this. Take the Wappajack, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. They'll never take me alive. Gotta be quicker than that. They might be good enough. One more arrow in here. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Well, that was bad. But it's okay, cuz I have a soul gem. So I don't have to go back to the waste shrine. Yeah, I usually only die when I get trapped. That's usually when, oh, really? I spawned back in range from fucking enemies. Chill, I don't want no beef. I'm gonna have beef and a lot of it. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna nibble the shit out of all of you. And then I'm gonna run and heal while it kills you all. La 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 la. You're all gonna die by my Nova. I told you. Should've just left me alone. Necromancer, summon shit. You have to die. You have to die right now. Alrighty. So we're gonna pick up this gold. You always take recipes. Always. We'll give it to my other character. And this is probably a boss. Yes. People with names like that are typically boss fights. Alright, come down here. I'm not going up there to you. You definitely come to me. That sounds like an enemy. Holy shit, she summoned a bear. Okay, that's his bear. God damn. Aren't you coming in here all tough and shit? That bear, that mark on his shoulder, that is the Morrowind bear. That is what you get from buying the DLC. He is, as of right now that I'm aware of, the only combat pet. He's the only pet that you can have out that will actually fight with you. Like my pet, he doesn't do shit. He just follows me. Wow, we follow. Okay. Guess we're following. 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 Where are we going, bro? Oh, okay. We didn't go far. Okay, we're going back this way, it looks like. Oh, and since it's a dungeon, even if you complete the main objective, you'll still have to deal with enemies. As you can see. Yeah. This is definitely happening. I'm just gonna try to heal myself through it. Because I don't feel like fighting all those NPCs right now. Like I said, NPCs in this game, they can only go but so far. If I turn around and attack, they'll probably all just go back to their areas. Like, see, they only go but so far. And then they all have to turn the hell around. Go back. You don't belong up here. Why is there... Oh, okay. I did search the rubble. There's another arrow in here. I'm seeing. Really? I hope that's not below, because if it's below, it might just be here. Ooh, what is that? Nether root. I don't need no nether root. Flesh flies, don't need no flesh flies. That's a dead end, I think. Yep, back on the other side. Do I really want to get it? Not really. I'm just gonna take this guy to where he needs to be and get the hell out of here. Going up, going up, going up, up, up. Going up, going up, going up, up, up. It might be over here though. We'll find out. Out my way. Out my way. Out my way. Thank you. Have a nice day. You're not gonna kill me. I have so much magic. Yeah, it's over here. He's lucky you weren't too far out the way. It's gonna be some coming back. I'm gonna have to fight this with him. That is a lot of enemies. Alright, so I'm gonna start stabbing so I'm gonna go back to where it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna build up my nose really fast. Potion. And nope. Everybody dies. Kill myself. I almost died. Still died. That worked out nicely. I timed my nose up pretty fucking precisely. Alright, so these little necromancers. These ones up here. They die fairly quick. They're just resistant to a bunch. Fucking Nightblade. I don't know where it came from, Nightblade. I regret fucking with me. No, just don't kill yourself during the fight. Alright. Always take the gold. Open this up. And there we go. That should have been it. Looks like everything. Wait, talk to who? I just missed one hell of a game with who?
Texans and the Seahawks.
Texans and the Seahawks. They 2-1. Just click on the remote. Stop. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I really am. Alright. Talk to her. What is attacking me? If you don't go back to your designated area. Now what's attacking me? What the hell? I just want to talk to this lady. Why? Why? Do you even belong up here? No. He brought all the freaking enemies up here when he ran past. Is there anything else? Anything else? I hate that, man. That is the absolute worst when people bring enemies to you. I'm still eating.
You've done the society. Every piece
All right.
of the society. Borges was a high king of snow. The lost
So,
before the all
doing
falls.
quests, earn champion points. And now I have a warrior point that I can put somewhere.
Darwin.
Okay, then we come over here, talk to this guy.
Of course you found none. I I realize that if the world... Did I hear that correctly?
Okay.
You passed me
So
off
now
as
they're
an
gonna
idiot.
talk. We don't need to stay for their conversation.
Don't worry, I
And
paid
we
your
can get out of
fine
here.
for
There we go. Collection updated. We earned a new memento. So we'll go into collections. We'll go look at some mementos. And the one that we just earned up should have a morph next to it. Let's see what it does.
Taking up your Asia and do something.
Joke's on in Darwin.
Oh, it just summons him to talk to. I don't know because I'm broadcasting. Necky baby. And another loading screen of death.
Yeah, I was trying to clean the window a little bit, but then she woke up.
Alright. So now what we do is return to Grotwood. So let's see if anyone is in Grotwood in any of our guilds. Make life easier. Grotwood. Lovely, lovely. Want to travel to them. Potatoes up in the background going batshit crazy. Don't mind me. I'm just eating pancakes while I'll wait for the load to be done. Wow, this is an unusually long load time. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, so we just go to that white arrow up there. There's always a shit ton of arrows in Grotwood. Most of them are just crafting. You don't need a lot of them. Okay. Going up here. Alright. And then we can go and turn this quest in and see what we get. Hey, I got a guild invite. Yeah, yeah.
Have you returned? Absolutely tasteless. I mean, the very concept, not the
Your inventory is full. When you have a full inventory, unless it's just giving you gold by itself, it won't let you take anything else. Holy shit, I did have a full inventory. We're gonna get rid of that because it's blue. So let me do that. So we're just gonna destroy that real quick. Probably have some other blue shit I can get rid of. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what's worth anything anymore, so I'm not trying to really destroy much. And I'm gonna join a guild. And I'm gonna click this.
The order sees much, but not all. Were you successful?
And there we go. So now that's all turned in. First and foremost, I'm gonna leave out this voice chat that the game stuck me in randomly. Okay, there we go. And that's pretty much the gist of it. You'll follow quest to quest and whatnot. Going through the main story. Focus on your build, focus on your passives, and stay alive. You know. And obviously, just like Skyrim, you don't have to walk too far before you find another quest. But if you'd like to see what Cyrodiil looks like, I can take you into Cyrodiil. I'll just make Vivek my home. That didn't sound good. And we're gonna get this queue going. I'm not sure how long the queue is because as you can see, it says they're all full. I don't know if that's an 11-minute queue or an 11-second queue. Okay, let's see if there's one that's not so full. So I guess we're just gonna wait a minute. So while that queue is going, we're just gonna wait. We'll get a notification once that queue goes down to have us join in. And when that pops up, we will go into Cyrodiil. But until then, I'm not gonna just make you sit here and stare at the screen. And we're gonna go do some shits. Did I say talk to Scalder? Okay. So we have another quest, which is this one. So in the meantime, we shall do that. Now when we go into Cyrodiil, we'll spawn at one of our homeway shrines. And once we're into Cyrodiil, the map will update showing what we own, what we don't own, where there's a shitload of fight happening, and all that stuff. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go into Cyrodiil. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the battle combat, and I'm gonna die because I am shit at PvP in this game because I haven't done it in so long, and I guarantee you armor sets and skill passives have changed, and I have not looked into them that much yet. But I will show you everything there is to see. And these are the two types of pets you can have. That is the Twilight. It heals. And that little guy down there, he's the Rumbler. He fights. And she fights too, but she's more of a healer. I think he actually explodes too. So he's nifty. That skin he has on, that is probably from Morrowind. Guarantee it. Yeah, he's a 666. That's the highest level in this game. He's probably in Morrowind. Okay. So, let's see. That chat on the side, that's just zone chat. Be wary going into chat. Some of these people are really, really, really weird. Like, super grade A weirdos. We have some mail here. Oh, it's just more, once you, hit a certain level of enchantment, provisioning, stuff like that, you'll start receiving mail. It's just random items. You never know what you're gonna get. Like these right here, these are runes. R3. As you can see, green runes make green armor. Gold runes make gold armor. So forth and so forth. If you, it always takes more than one rune. Sometimes it could take 20, 30, 40 for a full armor set, depending. There, someone's making the Witch Brewer potion. That's the Halloween special that turns people into skeletons. That's nifty. Dog just fell down the steps in the background, but it's okay. Let's check on this campaign. Alright, we got 6 minutes, so I'll just give you a tour of the rest of Grotwood. Hop on my mount, make life easier. So when you get the game, I'm going to bring you here, because you can't come here on your own when you first start the game. But I'm going to bring you here, and we're going to go down to this guy right here. And this guy right here is where we're going to get your mount from. You talk to him. We'll get you the little 10k horse. And I'm gonna put some points into my speed. And you do that once a day. Riding skill increase from 1 to 2. You do that once a day, every day, until all 3 of your bars are maxed out. Okay, let's see. Back on the horse. You see everybody has different mounts. That's the fire horse. You can still get that. You do have to pay for them though. I have the wolf. I paid for the wolf as well. The wolf isn't my only mount. I also have a lioness.
And I heard the orrery turned him into a crocodile.
I'll show you the lion.
Oh, well, it must have been a sight to see.
That's my lioness. It's pretty big. And then I also have the mount that you'll have, which is the horse. So this will be your starting horse. It's a good horse. It's a steady horse. It's a starter horse. It's better than walking. I'm gonna put my wolf back on. And that just popped up. That is a citric ambrosia recipe. That gold recipe on the side of the screen. What that does is boost your experience gain for I think an hour. So you can ask people to make those for you. And you come across a lot of good people in this game. Not too many of your dicks that'll try to get out on you. Once you buy some of those, you go to a grind spot and you just kill everything in sight. Let it respawn and rinse and repeat. You'll level up fairly quickly. Okay, this area over here, this is where you can fight members of your own guild. Like, you can go up to somebody, hold to interact, and invite to a duel. That's a fairly new feature, but you can do it. I'm not gonna duel that guy. Oh, look at that. And our Cyrodiil campaign is ready, so here we go. Take you into the PvP area. That thing in the background, that is a dark anchor. Your main objective in this game is to destroy all the dark anchors and bring the god of schemes to justice. You can't kill him because he's a god, but you like make him super weak and he has to retreat. But here is lovely Cyrodiil. Like I said, we will always have this way shrine and another that's down the way that way. This is your starting area. When you get level 10, you will get an objective to come here, talk to some people, do some training, run some errands and whatnot. Let's look at the map, see what's going on with the map. Eastern Gate, that's what we have. We have the Eastern Gate, and we have the Western Gate. So, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Alright, it doesn't look like... Ooh. Oh boy. We have our area under control. It looks like red's dominating in this instance. Now, this is particularly this instance. If you go into one of the other 2 or 3 instances, gold could run all that, blue could run all that. In this one in particular, it looks like this is red's game, at least for now. These things change so much because it all depends on the time zone. Like, time zones dictate a lot of what faction controls how much of what area. But looks like we are looking to do pretty good here. Looking to do pretty good. It's actually, they only have us by maybe 2 or 3 posts, but it's pretty evened out in this instance at least. Let's see if we can go somewhere and assist in the fighting. So I'm just gonna set a waypoint for there and see what happens. I battle a good bit, but Not so much in Cyrodiil. I'll PvP my guildmates and shit, but coming out here, I don't like to do it because they like to jump people. Like, at least in the PvP, you know, it's you versus somebody else. You come into Cyrodiil and it can be you versus 30, you versus 40. Like, you just never know. There's times that they could have 2 separate groups of 20 people, and oh boy, you're just walking into a trap. And then there's Dominion guards everywhere. Yeah, so Cyrodiil is pretty nice. It's quiet right now, but once we get closer to the battlefield, it'll probably get a little more chaotic. Alright, so there's the gate that we own. And we're probably gonna just go down through that gate. Oh look, he has a little lizard. Yeah, that's one of the other mounts in this game. You can ride the lizard. Okay, hop back on. And we're just gonna continue over to our objective. He's probably going there too. They're probably gonna try to take whatever is over there. Looks like a mine. Looks like it was a mine. Gate of El Maruma is closed. That's not the gate we just came through, is it? No. That's the gate of man. Okay, cool. That there must be a gate that's under siege that they're trying to get. The potato is not happy. So now we are getting pretty close into red area. So I'm just gonna be wary going full sprint up here because reds like to jump. Alright, so I'm gonna put him away and I'm gonna head up here. I'm not sure what I'll find up here. A battle. Yep, I knew they were trying to take it back, and there's a shit ton. But fuck it, why not? Is my internet doing something not dying? Come back here. Up here. And there's someone has a dark bubble around me that's keeping my attacking. Look for it. That's against the rock. And I'm gonna pull back a little bit. Heal up. See if I can draw this one out here. God damn, I healed it. These are obviously just NPCs. I've seen some blues riding off, and it looks like they were just chasing some of my gold members out. So I'm just gonna be wary. Yep, there he goes. That is not easy. Someone just hit me with crystal shards. That is a player move. I'm not sure where he is. He might be a Nightblade, which means he's invisible, but he's got pretty good. And that looks to be a Nightblade. He's on my team, so maybe not, that look like guards. It's hard to tell when everybody's invisible. You can't really see what's going on. That looks to be... Yeah, he's gold. Cool. So we might be able to take this, just the two of us. I'm not sure how good he is. Alright. Wow. The two of us took that post. I am surprised. Okay, so you got to see me go into PvP and not die like fuck. That is pleasantly surprising. Well, shit. I'll be damned. And, so that's how you take back a spot. You kill all this shit off, and then, your people will spawn in, like, you know, what just happened right there. And there you go. That's generally how it works for everything on this map. Anything that's not gold, you'll go after. And, Geronimo. So, I guess I can go up there. See what the battle's like up there. It's probably more hectic than here. This was just a little lumber yard. Nothing really worth sticking around. Maybe just claiming and bouncing like those blues apparently did. Unless they were tracking those guys. But they probably headed up here if anything. So we're going to head to a much heavier fighting zone. This is more likely to be guarded by people too, so eep. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is just a beautiful open world. I love it. Oh yeah, this is a gold versus red clash up here, so. What was that? I just passed something. Mountain flower. I don't think I need any of those. Again, I'm on my guard going through here. This is just all suspect. Oh, and to get out of here, you can't just port out. You either have to make your way all the way back down to one of this way shrine or that way shrine, or when you die, you have to port back to one of those way shrines, because you can't fast travel out of here. They don't allow it. Can't fast travel out, can't fast travel in. And both of them hit the water. So good. Swim over here. Whoa. Something in the water killed me. Probably a bite fish. Yeah, there are bite fish in this game. And I don't have any Cyrodiil respawn, so I had to go back to the way shrine. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I'm not... Silly dog. Alright, well, I'm not gonna ride all the way back up there. I can take you into the other main area though. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna back out of Cyrodiil really slowly apparently. And we're gonna take you into Craglorn. This is the other main area of the game. Craglorn's a grinding spot. There's a shit ton of missions. This is a higher level area though, so I won't take you in here until you're around a 50 or a 50. Cause the shit in here will kill the hell out of you. Cause it kills the hell out of me sometimes. And everything in here is fucking giant. I don't know why everything is giant, but everything's giant. The reptiles are big, the snakes are big, the scorpions are big. Everything's fucking big in here. Okay, so this is Craglorn. And like I said, there's always shit to do in Craglorn. Whether it just be grinding or helping out like this. Blue arrow. Blue arrows are usually rewards. Missions that give you better reward points. Let's see what she wants. It's a scaled court. They've taken over the ruined city. They're tearing apart Skyreach Hold in their search for Nick Rocks. Unless, of course, you've come to stop them. That could really be fortunate. Fuck it. Let's see where this takes us. No, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Enter Skyreach Hold. This looks kind of suspicious. There's 34 in here though, so it can't be a high level area. Oh look, this guy beat Dragonstar. Yeah, when you complete certain things, you'll get an achievement from the game. Like that guy has Dragonstar Arena Champion. He beat Dragonstar Arena, which is nifty. Skyreach Hold. Okay, this is a group dungeon. This might be AA. Might be AA. Or it might be a completely new dungeon, I'm not sure. But I will find out once I load into it. Give me 1 second. So I'm thinking this is a public dungeon. It looks to be a public dungeon. I mean, holy shit. Alright, let's see how my damage hits on him. Fairly decent. So I should be able to hold my own in here. I'm not sure. Like I said, this used to be what was the 50 area before they changed the champion system around. But we'll find out how well I do in a moment. If I die like fuck or not. I'm stuck. Don't want to be in that red. That's someone's arrow storm. Also want to heal myself here. Drop Nova. Even when I'm going with static damage. Yeah, see that arrow storm hits for a lot. If you just happen to get caught in it, like I did when I was stuck a second ago. And then there was one. You got to die. Alright. So I'm not exactly sure what this is, and I may be setting myself up for a very big failure here. Okay. There's a hard pack to take out the Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls in this game, you have to fight for them. Like the Alliances fight for them. I think there's 2 or 3 per instant, and yeah, it's a constant battle for the Elder Scrolls. Those are usually where the biggest fights are. Ooh, almost died. Ooh, almost died. Got to kill this mender. Yeah. Menders, you always want to take out Menders first. They are the most annoying. They keep the fight going. Yeah, you want to kill the shit out of the Mender. Because they're just going to keep killing the other NPCs. And it's going to get really annoying really fast. What? I blocked that game. Yeah, I can be pretty tanky when I'm not just running through shit. Like I said, I have no idea what this is, and I don't think I am prepared for whatever is in here. Because that red line that just popped up at the top of my screen, that indicates a boss fight. So, which one is the boss? Probably that guy. It looks to be that guy. Wait, let's see how it goes. Papa Nova, pray for the best. Armor may be broken, which is, you know, adding to my health decrease right now. Yeah, that's definitely a public dungeon. They might have added that after the fact, so I am not prepared for this in any way, shape, or form, because this requires a 4-man group, and a 4-man group I am not. So what we're gonna do is travel to a guildmate and get the hell out of here. Let's see. I need somebody that's in an area I can actually go to. Oh, perfect. The Alkir Desert. This place that I'm taking you to now is, as soon as it decides it wants to let me travel there. There it goes. This place I'm taking you to now is home of the Red Guards. So, the Red Guards are the Alkir Desert. The Khajiits are Ravenspire. No, not Ravenspire. Reaper's March. That's where the Khajiits are. The Nords are still in Windhelm, of course. The Dark Elves, they're kind of a little bit everywhere. Because unfortunately, in this game, Dark Elves and Argonians are like slaves. The Argonians are more slaves than any other race, which is fucking ridiculous because they're fucking alligator people. But yeah. Alright, so here we are in the desert. There's just nothing to see pretty much. Ooh, what is that? It's Beechwood. Here is where the, you'll come here last. This area is the last area you come to. Because after you beat the main storyline, you get to play the other 2 storylines. All this right here is AD. You come up here. All this right here is Daggerfall. And you come over here, and all of this right here is Ebonheart. So that's how it's broken up. AD, Daggerfall, Ebonheart. And within each particular alliance, you have different things. Our alliance has, you know, Khajiits, what else? They have the Nords, the Argonians, the Dark Elves. They have the Bretons, the Red Guards, and I'm missing a race. I can't remember who else is over there. It'll come to me eventually. But everyone has 3 races pretty much. My dog is fucking going berserk outside. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so we're gonna take you. Let's see what we can do. Oh look, there is a city we can save. Right to the north of us. Oh, it's Leaky's Blade. How lovely. So apparently in this city they need saved. So we're gonna go to the outside of it because the quests are usually at the entrance. I'm not sure where the entrance to the city is, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here's what we need. So those little nifty things right there, those blue beams of light, are sky shards. Sky shards, you collect 3 of them and they give you a skill point, which is always lovely. Now, getting to these skill points is usually fairly difficult. Like, I have no idea how to get up there right now. I thought it would have been on the outside of the gate, but it wasn't. It's up there. Now, how I get up there, I have absolutely no idea. But we're gonna find out. Can I jump up here? Yes. Can I jump up there? No, I cannot jump up there. So how the hell do I get that sky shard? I have to deal with him. Give me 1 second while I deal with the horse. Okay. Much better. He's still gonna be going batshit crazy out there, but at least he won't be scratching my glass door directly. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how the hell I go up there. There's probably a mission that takes me up there, but until then. One of these quests probably shows me what to do. Maybe it's this guy?
Each day, it seems. You're no raw recruit.
You're no raw recruit. I can
you've
see you've handled challenges before.
We teach so many. Even with it is a delicate.
Oh, there we go. He gave us the main quest. She. Oops, that was a whole female. Master of Leaky's Blade. Alright, so this is what we're doing now. Is there anything else you'd like to see particularly? I haven't gone into the Mages Guild or anything yet. Like I said, this being an older character, I've done just about everything. The woman said the man was a bandit who had already attacked her once. She begged Master Folia to intervene. Master Folia walked away, yet the woman lived to tell her tale. Why did she live? Both the man and the woman were bandits, yeah.
The woman claimed she fought the bandit, but she had no weapon. Had she parried his axe, her pristine blade would be notched. Had Master Fidalia faced the bandit, then hear the story of Master Arm's
Then hear the story of Master Oran's Senate. Long ago, a foreign mage came to challenge us. He claimed his power, a match for our blades. One by one, he dueled our students. This master of altercation could turn steel to mist at will. Every student lost.
Master Aram was an initiate, yet he faced the mage and won. So handily, in fact, that his opponent made apologies and left forever shamed. Of all the students who faced the mage, Master Aram was far from the best warrior.
Yeah, what's up?
Master Aram win the duel? Master Aram did. The foreign mage claimed his power matched for him.
Okay.
Tell you now the story of Master
I can.
That is what you
Can I just let him in? I didn't know he wasn't in his cage. Is he? Well, he's in his cage now. Because he's licking his lips at me. Alright, moving on here. Sorry about that.
excellent. Then tell me, what did Master Aram say?
Oh shit, I don't remember the story. I don't remember the story.
Did his student get
I have no idea.
Master Arm's sickness was great. Redguard cannot fight is as weak as a chief.
Well, that was the wrong answer. Ah. Why? Now I gotta go talk to people. Fuck, I blew it.
I don't.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to motherfuckers.
Like, we do not.
Have you come? Forgive me. Poor thing.
Okay, there's one more we can talk to. God damn it. All I had to do was guess the right answer. I got 2 of the 3 right and I fucked up the 3rd one. Okay.
The stables are not as busy as they were. Anyone, in truth,
Alright. So that being done, let's go back in here and talk to the smith again.
Want to this? Excellent.
So it's not the second
What
one.
did Master Arm
So
says they want at the end of his life?
maybe
You
it's
see,
this
as a young
one?
student,
Yes.
it's so long
Okay.
ago. Learn what you must from me. Now's the
So it's like now we gotta go rumble. Alright.
here the best blades of our generation train and hone their skills. Then we'll see the make of your steel and battle. My students have trained for seasons. She's as sharp as a knife's edge, even when she seems otherwise occupied. I see the way you walk, and it tells me
Kick
you
him
know
again.
how to
Geronimo.
hold yourself against others.
Alright.
Like Talfa, I have not seen anything with my own eyes. We are both unsettled, but the source. At attention,
Okay.
once,
So
we
there's
got a
that.
challenger.
Oh. Oh shit, I didn't even start attacking me from the jump. Oh shit. Wrong button. There we go. Welcome whoever just joined another live stream. Not sure who you are, but hello. Alrighty. Now it's done. So we're going back this way. Going. Whoosh, here we are.
You have more experience than our other students. I would not have accepted you as one. Then drink from the cup behind you. It holds a potent when you awake. These items when you awake.
Alright. Now we have that directive. And looks like we're taking some type of potion here. Oh boy. One day these Elder Scrolls characters will learn to stop drinking things that NPCs give them. Because, boom.
work never ends.
Another fine batch of flesh. Vidalia, you've done well.
I beg you, stop this madness.
Don't be weak. Now stand aside, for I wish to feed.
No, I cannot allow this to go on.
Fool. Then I will take your blood myself.
Sorry about that. Had to
My secret is revealed.
deal with the
I provided
potato,
our
but
old
I have
master with
returned.
life source, the blood of our students, but no more. Though it means my death, I'm glad you've witnessed this. Before you kill me, I must beg one favor of you. Destroy the dead, and how he's returned as a foul undead creature, a vampire. I could not raise my blade against one so revered, but no such.
Oh yeah, that's right.
means
He's
have
a
long since
vampire
ended.
now.
I've already fallen to his curse. It is how he compelled me to call for more and more students. Here, he feeds on our strongest. I'd hoped to stop him. He sleeps beneath our monument to him, in the graveyard. Go after him before he has a chance to escape. The other disciples.
Okay, so we're going back outside. Yeah, the old master was a vampire. Talk about a plot twist. Who's seen that coming? Not me. What do you know? Fucking vampires.
Did you speak to Master Vidalia? What? You mustn't jest of such things. What did she say, truly? Now I know you lie, for he's been dead for almost a century. Yet the legends never did speak of his death.
My disciples, this stranger speaks the truth. We must
Alright, well, she clearly didn't believe me, but I'm still about to go kill the shit out of this dude. Okay. So, vampires still hate fire in this game, just like in Skyrim.
The entrance is hidden in plain sight.
And unfortunately, I don't think I have a fire spell. I might. Let me see. Skills. Switch light. Reflective light, maybe? Oh, that was my circle. Whoops. I'll just switch those around and put my word back on. I'll just put it on a different one. So, that circle. And that's my one. Okay, that works. A vampire that came back and can use magic. I'll be damned. And my food ran out, which is why my bar shrank. Food only lasts an hour. I should mention that food is only good for 1 hour, sometimes 2. But regardless, mine has run out. What is mine good for? 1 hour. Cool. So we're just gonna pop another one of these. Yes, I ate with a mask over my face. Don't question it. And back out the script we go.
So, you are the one the others spoke of so highly. Master Fidalia has brought shame upon Lecky's blade. I would hear your thoughts before... Master That is precisely why. Both Raifa and Tafa are too entwined to offer clear counsel, and I, on the other hand, have only just arrived. That is what Disciple Tafa Atmakela said as well. But I ask you, if Master Fidalia dies, who will protect the school? Will the disciples be strong enough to take her place? It is a wise action.
Yeah, I don't know if I should kill her or not. Them disciples was kind of
So it
squishy.
comes to an end, with all of us gathered together at the last. The student, since your revelation, I've been in torment. Master Fidalia always put the school first. When provisions run low, she goes without. When new weapons arrive, she tests them herself, lest this... No! No. One such as she must die. For her lies, for her traitorous actions. She behaved without honor through these...
To think it has come to this. Never. The undead have no place in Alakir, and yet Master Fidalia has guided us prudently, courageously. Now we know her true nature. We can be prepared for anything. The Masters teach us to recognize danger. She is...
I think I'm a
Have you made
spare.
your decision? That is precisely why. That is what Disciple Raifa Abhaba said as well. But in truth, it is what I thought as well. Fidalia, your life is spared. Leave and never return.
No, I must pay for my crimes. I cannot live with this shame.
An outsider pardons this traitor? I will have no part of it. Remember the Master's riddle. Bow and accept your exile with honor.
Forgive me. This is my duty. I accept it gladly.
Ever shall you scour the sands and protect our people. So it is written.
Master, be at ease. I will protect the school in your place.
Oh shit. Okay, on to the next thing. So clearly, this is just getting boring because I have absolutely nothing to do. So what I am gonna do is make a new character, and you're gonna see how this game works from the beginning. So it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm not sure what character I'm gonna make this time around. I'll probably make another high elf, to be honest, because I'm not much of a Nightblader and I'm not much of a tank. And I already have a Sork, and I was actually, I think I might make a Sork, just so I could run with my pets. A very long time. I think I stopped being a Sork when they first bought Champion out. But here is your character creation menu. This is the other thing I didn't get to show you because I already had a character. So what you'll do, obviously assign your gender. I'm going to make another female character. You go into your alliance. I'm going to stick with AD, but I'll show you the other two. Daggerfall, you have, orcs, that's who I forgot. You get Britons. I'll just show you the default Briton. You have Red Guards. And you have orcs. That's Daggerfall. So they are the people that are near the Alkir Desert and whatnot. Coming to AD, you have Khajiits, obviously. What else? And High Elves. I will show you what they look like in champion gear. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit. That's the wrong one. So this is what everybody looks like in champion gear. This is level 50 gear, your max gear. You can obviously dye it any color you want. This is just a preview of it. And these are all, you know, Redguard styled, Orc styled, Breton styled. Each race has their own style. What else? Khajiits. And there's Ebonheart. These are Argonians. I like the Argonian style. I really do. Nords. Yes, they have Viking horns. It's very cliche. Dark Elves. They look like Spartans with them big ass feathers on their hood. But again, I'm gonna go with AD. That's Imperial race upgrade. I'm probably gonna stick with my high elf because I like the magic passives. If you didn't notice, when you click on them, passives pop up on the side. Wood elves are good for stamina, archery, stealth, reduce fall damage, disease resistance. Khajiits, pickpocket, stealth, stamina recovery, weapon damage. High elves, they're magic. I'm gonna be a Sork. I'm gonna go with the magic again. So I will be a... Huh, they added a new class. You have to have Morrowind for that. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Alrighty then. But I'm gonna go with Sorcerer this time around. So you can see some of the Sorcerer sets. So, but this is also Dragon Knight. Since you said you were most likely going to be a tank, that is what your champion gear will look like. You don't have to go sword and board. You can dual wield. This is if you were to be a Nightblade. They're stealthy. They like daggers a lot. And Templar, of course. Why they gave the Templar a big ass axe, I'm not sure, but okay. So back to the sword. You can make your body type whatever you want. You can make it thin, muscular, large. I usually just go for the center with a little bit of muscle. Seems good enough to me. You can make them as tall as you want, short as you want. High elves unfortunately aren't very short. Wood elves are the short ones. You can change skin color. There's all types of shades you can choose. They just get slightly darker each time you click over. I think I'm just gonna stick with the classic gold. A little darker gold, a little darker gold. There we go. Body markings. There we go. See body markings. Freckles. Tribal signs. Cheetah prints, burns. What is that? It's cross imprints. Shoulder marks. Some more shoulder marks. Looks like a vampire bite type deal. Tattoo of some kind. Appears to be another. Oh, it's a dragon tattoo. That is actually really fucking cool. I think I'm gonna keep that. And I'm not gonna fuck with none of this down there, but you can seriously change everything. Gut, chest, waist, hands, hips. You can change everything. Change your character's face looks like. Yeah, looks about good to me. I always put my age all the way down because you want your character to be young. You can change the adornment on their head. But I'm going to change the hairstyle so you can actually see the damn adornment. We'll go with the braid. Why not? Eek. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a little better. No. 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 Actually, it's the best one I like so far. Oh, nope, I like that one a little better. Alright. Looks like we're going with this one. Oops, we'll keep the hairstyle the same. And we can change the hair color. Ironically, they don't have black hair. It's weird. Unless they added it, I'm pretty sure you can't make a high elf's hair black. Yeah, you can't make it black. That's as dark as it goes right there. Which is like a grayish, purpley color. But we'll go with it. These are head markings. I'll probably take these off. I'm not gonna mess with the forehead, cheekbones, chin size, ear rotation, all that good stuff. You customize your character's voice. All that good stuff. We'll go with that one. Why not? Eye color. There's all types of eye colors. I think I'm just gonna go with that one. That one looks the nicest. Again, you can mess with eye separation, height, squint, eyebrows. I actually don't like them eyebrows. I don't like those ones either. They look better than the other ones though. Can I get some non-angular eyebrows? Fuck it, those are probably as good as it's gonna get. And you can mess with nose, mouth, all that stuff. So once you finish that, click finish. Naming your character can be pain in the ass. I think fucking Flopper named his something crazy, something ghetto, and it was just a mess. I try to give mine decent names. Usually gotta spell it funny, but we'll see. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if I can name her Misty, and I'm just gonna spell it weird. No, I don't want the touchscreen, really. Why does it keep making me go in the touchscreen mode? That's weird. I don't want the touchscreen. But I don't want to move it either, game. I don't. Okay, my game is having a nervous breakdown. We're gonna try that again. I guess I'll have to do it manually, but whatever. See if that goes through. I'm not gonna play through this tutorial because I've done it already. You don't do nothing special. You get broken out of jail. You go onto a ship. Game starts. It just teaches you how to swing your sword, how to block. You know, basic moves. What do you mean the name's already in use? Then why'd you let me go through with it if the name was already in use? We'll try it again. What's a different spelling? Put a shitload of Y's after it. Or not. That's how you have to get creative naming there. Fucking A, it went through. Alright. Now I can take you through the first few missions. So we actually have some type of direction and we're not just bunking around doing random shit. That is the God of Schemes, Moloch Ball. That is end game right there. Your goal is to defeat him. And yes, he really is that big when you have to fight him. He shrinks down a little bit, but not much. He's still big as shit when you one-on-one him. Why am I in a social chat? I should not be in a social chat. That was weird. Alright. And apparently it's gonna make me do the tutorial. So we're gonna wait for Lyris. There's Lyris.
The name's Lyris. You've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Thank you, Lyris. You'll run with Lyris a lot in this game. You're gonna take this big ass greatsword that you're not gonna wanna fucking use.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Let me pull this sword out so I'm not sitting here fucking. But I didn't mean to do that. And it's coming. Yeah. Wow, I just punched that thing and it died. That is so bull. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Run. Lyris is Titanborn, hence her last name. She is the spawn of a red guard, I think. Or maybe the spawn of a Nord and a giant. Either way, her dad fucked a giant and out she came. Her mom died in childbirth and whatnot. You'll find all that out through the story. But, you'll fight with her, another guy, a red guard named Sai Sahan, and you'll fight with two Imperials. One calls himself a prophet. He's actually the fallen emperor. It's all his fault that everything is fucking happening in this goddamn game. And, you'll fight with the guy that betrayed him and all that good stuff. So, nifty shit. So get used to seeing her, because you're going to see her a lot. Oh, look. We talked up the prophet. Hello. You'll find out his real name and everything, like 3 or 4 missions into the main story.
Come here. We need to talk. The prophet. He's the prisoner. Break him out. These tunnels were magical. I've no idea. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Moving.
So this is Cold Harbor, by the way. This Cold Harbor always looks this gloomy and always looks this goddamn depressing. And yes, all the NPCs. And all the NPCs are always dickheads like that. They always throw people on spikes, and I just realized that was a boss, which explains why he was dying so slowly. I'm gonna boop him a couple times. Slice and dice him. Oh yeah, blocking heavy attacks, that was the level up light. But blocking heavy attacks stuns the enemy. Ooh, I can search a wheelbarrow. Can I get a smaller weapon? Nope, just some worms. I don't need worms. But now I have skills. Put one in Magicka. Hello. Character skills, as it's seen. Two-handed weapons. I'm not gonna put nothing into my two-handed because I'm never gonna use my two-handed. Well, you know, we got dark magic, crystal shards. Crystal shards is gonna be your best friend if you pick a sword class. I'll demonstrate how it works in a moment.
No.
Excuse the chaos. A lot happening in my background here. Alright, we'll demonstrate crystal shards. I think there's one down here somewhere. But we have to take out some sentinels, so we're gonna run up here. Oh, there we go, perfect. So, crystal shards is a knockdown. Yes, these first couple missions go extremely slow, but it's okay. So we're gonna go over here. He's a big old chicken. That and, you know, since he doesn't know how to be gentle when Tiny Tim's here, he's usually outside. So he's jealous. He's really jealous. Super jealous. So it's okay. So I'm always good. So it's the big doggy that don't know how to act. No. So I was good. I didn't steal no food today. Alright. This one orb down. I promise you that works so much better with a smaller weapon. And yeah, people in Cold Harbor, they stand around like this because they have no souls. Like they are soulless. They're just kind of there.
Get back here. 1 second, I'll pick you back up. Yes.
I'm still in area chat for some reason. That was weird. You don't have to fight everybody. There's really nothing here to do. You're trying to get in and get the fuck out, to be honest. So we're gonna run up here. And that's obviously where I was not supposed to go. I'm not supposed to come up here. Hi, potato.
Every time you can go next to him, you press the sniff him, and then Tiny Tim growls and barks and snaps at him.
I'm being attacked. That was funny. No problem.
You will never escape.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
So there's a ward on this door. Okay, there we go. Had to talk to her.
Damn it. Cadwell is...
And now you meet another main character of the game. She directed you to talk to Cadwell. Cadwell is batshit crazy. But you'll see that in a second.
Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes.
Now here's the thing. Cadwell can leave Cold Harbor. He has the power to leave. He just chooses to fucking stay. We don't know why Cadwell likes being in Cold Harbor. I think it's because he's been down there so long that he just doesn't give a shit. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. We're gonna follow Lyris and Cadwell. Run through here. And we're gonna go... There's a chest that we passed somewhere apparently. Lockpicking in this game is different. You're gonna hold the pin down until it starts to wiggle like that. And then you're gonna release it. It's supposed to be simplified, but in a lot of ways that shit is so much harder than trying to do it the old Skyrim way. Seriously. Alright, moving on. Go here. Knock out some pyromancers. God damn, Mr. Nightblade. How the hell are you a level 12 in here? What are you doing down here? This is the introductory area. I'm actually not sure how that 12 is in here unless he's just been down here just killing shit. He shouldn't be here. He should not be here. Okay, that's an NPC. Fire! And run up here.
should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright. Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed.
Okay. So there we have it. There is the Prophet. He is the sole cause of everything bad behind this fucking game, but you will find that out shortly. Well, not shortly. Actually, you don't find out till like halfway through the main storyline, but it's okay. Ooh, that's loud. Oh yeah, we gotta protect her and shit. Back the fuck up. Yes, this sword is so slow. It is painful to watch.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape, that is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. The anchor. Up the stairs quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
That's always concerning. What is this? Hello.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon
Oh
your
look,
world
it's
will
Moloch Ball in mini form. Hello. Oh well, that has to die. I don't know what that is, but we're going to kill the shit out of it. Search him, take that increases health. And wait for the Prophet, I guess. For his old ass. And this is where we learn about Sky Shark. Okay. And up into the portal we go. And it should drop us in Canarthi. Canarthi. Alright, here we are in Canarthi's Roost.
The message awakens once again. Come here, we must speak.
And we're gonna see what the heck is going on here. Let's see. Let's talk to the Prophet.
As I feared, we arrived in different levels.
I'm glad you like it, Joe. This shit is so cool. Like, it starts off amazing.
We'll have to decide that. I cannot foresee that. Not yet.
Alright, and this is our first quest reward. We get a sealed urn, skill point, and a skill line, which is soul magic. Complete quest.
Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Ball.
Okay.
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason. We do not face it. Indeed. We do not face it. Indeed.
Alright, so that's it. You exhaust all the dialogue, and then there we go, skill point. So we put these up in the trees. Level up. Again, I'm a Sork, so most of my points are going to go into magic. You saying you want to be a tank, I believe. You're probably going to split your skill points between stamina and health. But all my shit's going to go into magic, every last bit of it. So, we're gonna pop up with a familiar. And now, I should be able to summon the pet. Boom. There he is. And now into the world we go. Alright, so you come out here. This is Canarthi's Roost. This is where Flopper found himself in after we started up earlier. Low level area. Nothing in this area is really a threat to you. This is Rosumda.
Come to Canarthi's Roost, friend. The hurricane must have been very disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your voice down. Trying to draw attention.
Okay, now Rosumda is the queen's right hand man. Cat. Same thing, you know what I mean. Throughout this storyline, he will be your right hand man too. Like, there's not too many quests that you do that Rosumda either won't be waiting for you to assist you, or it won't be actually running. And my control. Alrighty. Quick controller swap here. And back to it we go. So I'm not gonna read through this dialogue.
Where did you come from? Yes, lie with confidence.
And then we do this, do this, do this, and off we go. So again, as soon as you get out of the Cold Harbor, I'm gonna teleport you to Groutwood, and we're gonna get you a horse because there is a lot of running. And with that being said, I'm actually gonna equip my mount. Now, if you make more than one character, your mounts transfer. Like, I got this when I was a Sork, and now 3 characters later, I can still use it on any character. So we're gonna talk to this lady.
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Before you head to...
And there we go. So we also got that crate that we can open. So we can just take it all. And what I'm gonna do is switch to this bow. Because I really don't want to be walking around with a great sword. Alright, off we go. I'll talk to this person.
Marvelous, isn't it? Yes.
And these are your two main quest lines right now. You have to save the Sea Vipers, and then save the Moral Stone. But first things first, we're gonna talk to Roz and see what's going on. And like I said, you can loot everything. You'll find crates and shit just laying around. Steal from the crate. Baskets. Just about everything. Talk to random NPCs. And there you go. Talk to Roz again.
There. See? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities for people that fall. Karanet told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet at Canardi's roost. Now the sea vipers are the gold rush. Oh, there's...
Alrighty. Ooh. So what we're gonna do first is head to the temple, because Triple told that mission is 10 times more annoying than saving the Marines. So we're gonna go there first, which would be Mooring Springs. Hop on the mount, and off we go. People running around naked and shit. Yeah, I don't know why there's a thing for people running naked in this game. I don't understand it. So this is Canarthy's Roost. It's nighttime scape. There's sheep and shit lying around. Kill livestock and someone sees you, you get a bounty. Kill livestock and no one sees you, I think you just get like fishing bait guts or some shit like that. What are those? Birds? Random birds. I'll just point out a couple common enemies as we go here. As soon as one of them pops up, I haven't seen any yet. But you'll see there's thunderbugs on the island. They'll become a pain. And here's the lady we talked to. As you go through main story quests, you always have mini side quests that goes into them. Like, our job is to investigate the Temple of Mooring Springs. Talking to her gives us the quest that leads us to the temple investigation. It's never straightforward. So with that, we'll just click over, and we can get rid of that objective marker now. Just right up here.
You have such intricate stitching.
Talk to the skeleton.
I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies. I tire. Leave.
And now that was the guy we have to kill. He was possessing the skeleton. He'll be alright though. He's just in his feelings. Go this way. Skeletons again. We're just gonna rock with a bow until we can get a destruction staff of some type. I prefer flame staff. Flame staffs have a knockback ability, but there's also lightning and frost staff. My familiar can finish him off, but I am gonna loot this guy because he's gold and has gold. Always loot enemies. Always loot them. Let's kill this kid. Like I said, gameplay is a little slow at first. It picks up once you get some better weapons. You'll go through shit more. But right now I have 2 spells and a bow. So, it's a little slow. I'm gonna cleanse the shrine. As soon as she brings her ass up here, she does her business. Alright, head to the other shrine. Bloop. Search him. I don't need that. Pause and leave these enemies. You can be like Flopper and just kill everything in front of you. And you can be like me and just anything that's out of your way, to hell with it. Here's up here. Examine that. Wait for her to bring her ass. She is mighty slow. Damn, lady, what the hell are you doing? Wow, she didn't even pop up. Alright, so now we're in the temple. There's a puzzle in here you have to solve. I pretty much have the order just about memorized. I think it goes this one. Then I think it's this one. And then this one. Ah! Nope, it was the other one than that one. Damn it, I usually don't fuck that up. This one. I knew it was 2 back to back, I just couldn't remember which 2. I thought it was the middle 2. And there you go.
Before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
Oh, I gotta talk to her first.
When we enter the temple, Dominion. Thank you. We should keep moving. We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian. What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound... Why, I'm Uldor. I see your Dominion. Never mind that accursed...
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the
Well, that hurt. Damn. He fucking foobarred my ass with that lightning. And then he has to run past me. Go to the door. And we're down here. And this is the first of the traps. Relatively easy to get by. Stay on the inside. That will pop me just at the tip. And boom. Just like that, we're through. Turn the trap off. And talk to Rulian.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me removed.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is let all... Aurelian, please, help me. Thank you.
Yeah, I always spare the girl, no, spare. I always make the girl go because she's just fucking useless. So, yeah. Now we gotta wait for him to take her over her body, which is gonna take a minute or two. Drink some water in the meantime.
My master was a fool to doubt your power. I'll help you reap the vengeance you seek, if you allow me.
Such a spectacular winning garment. Very well.
So he's gonna take her over, and she's gonna fight him off for a little bit. Now we gotta run and hit these pillars. That lightning is fucking brutal. Don't want to be standing in that shit too long. Done.
You worthless rag! This too can't hold me forever.
Alrighty.
Water weakens Uldor, but I can't hold him for long. Quickly, go to Roy. I know Uldor will keep him alive. He far prefers a living form to the dead.
We've restored the Morning Stone. But if you're here, then Gathwin is lost to that monster. You speak truth, and yet the young should never die for the old. I know I've rarely encountered a creature like this before. There may be a way to separate him from Gathwin. It will take much time and study. She's not just a There you are. I'm afraid it won't remain.
Alrighty, that quest is done. And Oreo just sent me a fucking group request. How is he sending me a group invite and we're not in the same motherfucking shits? Give me a second. Okay. So we're going to head to the next checkpoint. Now, as you can see, I've beaten this quest area, so all the skeletons are no longer skeletons. They're just regular people now. And we're gonna go back into this. So, what do you mean? If you're in a different alliance, I can't run with you at all. Yeah, if you're not an AD, I can't run with you at all. Except in Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is the only time we can encounter each other. Yeah, Cyrodiil's PvP. That's the only place we can clash heads if you're not an AD. I can't help you with quests. Nope, I can't help you with quests. I can't do none of that shit. If you want, I did just make a brand new AD character so Joe could see some of the open world, which is what I'm doing right now. I showed them some shit on my high level character, and now I'm just touring around on this low level I just made. I'm in Canarthy's Roost on it right now. He's in AD already. Me and him already have been running together. I got him all the way to... What is that? I can't think of the name of it. The place you leave after Canarthy's Roost. We're in the second map area now, though. And Joe is going to bed. Alrighty, Joe. It was nice. Well, I'm in it too. I told him I already had AD characters, and then I just made a new AD character literally like 10 minutes ago, so he could see the start of the game and what he was gonna jump into.